The Madman!
I think Vicious Fledgling is a fine keep against specifically Priest and maybe Druid. Beat him up. So I want to dodge the Potion of Madness, but we can't dodge forever. So in this case he needs exactly... Pain or Shadow Visions? And Shadow Visions cost the coin also, which is pretty expensive. Uh-oh. Well, that'll do it.
Mind if I roll need?
Oh. Miss. What can you miss on in this deck? Doomguard, possibly. Alright, so next turn is the Dragonfire possibility. But I also have to watch out for Holy Nova. Oh, Dragon! Sick! Sick, yo. Sick. Will he run Holy Nova if he has Pyromancer? I'll do this trade. Oh, that is such a good buff target. Alright, so this dodges Anduin. Perfect. Oh, no chance of these guys being better. So it seems like it's Tempo Mage. It's really good for me. Secret Mage, Tempo Mage, something. Serenite Chain Gang is pretty good to copy. Counterspell's pretty good too. Again! Slaves, get in the way!
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
like this game is going fairly well, but... No, now it's not. Oh, now it is! It's going fairly well. Opponents had a lot of fast answers, but they'll run out at some point, I guess. Well, that would be the hope. It might have been right to keep the Firefly, so that I could have something to bone Mare, in the case that he primordial glyphed some sort of AoE. Also good to check for another mirror entity, I guess. That still exists? Awesome, Kelly. I think it all came down to his Firelands portal giving him a dud. That's good to know that Glacial Mysteries didn't bring anything out. That means this almost certainly has to be counterspell. I have no spells left in the deck. When I said I have no spells left in the deck, I should have said I have no spells in the deck. Revenge for priests now. Revenge on priest? Ooh. If there are more priests and druids in the meta, we definitely slip back into Vicious Fledgling and we take up the Tar Creeper. The Tar Creeper is a card that's way better against aggro. I think that's probably the flex card in the deck, Tar Creeper / Fledgling. For every game where the priest perfectly like goes Kazakis Raza into stuff and has like a potion of madness or something, every so often there's this priest too, where they just do nothing. Never mind. Okay, that's the least bad one at least. Is that the least bad one? I think that is the least bad one for me. Of all the things that could have happened, that's the least bad. He only has a 1 in 8 for Death and Decay, but boy would that be painful. And we can kill the Lich King with just 3 of these minions. They all have only 1 health, so it's actually very efficient for me. 4, 5, 8. The trade is good because otherwise he kills the 2-3. And the 2-3 is... And also I get to use my 4-1 to trade against the Lich King again. Never forget that this is a board control deck. So he's looking for Doom Pact. Aha! Cobalt Scalebane. I was going to coin out another card, but We'll try to play gul'dan on 9. Ha! Taking one down for Team Light. Get crushed, Team Darkness. Not yet. Blood River gul'dan, I guess, helps out. It's only 1 damage a turn gain. Bone Mare actually is weak against Anduin, so we're just gonna play a bunch of stuff instead. I was about to play 1-drop Bone Mare, but then it's like, yeah, I would actually possibly be really sad against Anduin, whereas this line could win me the game. It's still not worse than the, it's definitely preferable than the statue, though. Preferable. And on this day, not a single coin was used. Actually, I will use the coin here. Five, 7, 5, 2. They don't run Holy Nova in that deck. I think I want to minimize the amount of health this thing has. Or rather, 1 is equal to 2, basically. Wow, he had Doom Pact for a while. Statue, Yasharaj, Anduin, Ysera. That's a bummer. That's actually not so quick. I like how this expansion actually has a serious impact on the deck. Every single time I play Cobalt Scalebane or Serenite Chain Gang, and certainly Prince Kel'Seth, I'm like, wow, this really affected the deck. Blood River gul'dan, of course, which is somehow so good that I decided to put it in a zoo deck. Not sure what I would cut it for yet, but possible. Oh man, if he wins from here. So things that were lucky for him, he got Barnes on turn 4. Things that were slightly unlucky, his first grab was the Lich King, which is definitely worse than Obsidian Statue given his position. And then he milled off Obsidian Statue, Ysera, and Yasharaj. That's also unlucky. If that into Obsidian Statue, maybe he'd have had a chance. Yeah, I need to keep Corsair. It's the best 1-drop. I don't know why I've been mulliganing it. Oh, man. That is actually the worst possible draw. These are literally the three. No, not literally. Patches would have been worse. These are the second to fourth worst cards I could have drawn. That's a big mistake not hitting the Councilman with patches. Huge misplay, actually. Could shift the entire battlefield. Unfortunately, now I have drawn into some semblance of a curve. So we can just go Bone Mare. And then... how many... wow. Fine. Blah. Just to play a 5/5 out there, I guess. Next turn I play both 3s, and then I play a 7, and then I play a 7. Hopefully that works out. It's not gonna work out. I could have considered that he had a Flame Elemental and the Vile Spine Slayer was pretty likely. So maybe I should have lightly played and just done a 3-drop and a tap. That seemed extremely weak though. I was just thinking Kelly would be a pretty good draw here. So best draw is going to be by far a 1-drop. That is a major misplay by him yet again, letting the 2-2 go into the 6-2, even though he has a Shadow Step for the 2-1 presumably. That's terrible. I am pretty sure he has a Shadow Step. He thinks, oh right, I shouldn't do that, it's too late. I'm gonna use it on the Bone Mare. Oh, wow. Bone Mare. It's actually very possible that playing against rank, it's not even possible. Playing against a rank 2000 legend player is definitely easier than playing against the average rank 1 player. Once you hit rank legend, you drop your guard sometimes. It's something along the lines of, oh, alright, I made it. I don't have to think that hard about the plays anymore. Now I can have fun. But I always keep up my guard. I think the opponent definitely could have won this game without,
Pleasure is mine.
with better plays. Two key moments in the game.